Welcome to World Culture and Traditions. Today, we are traveling to the heart of Eastern Europe, Ukraine, a land of fertile plains, golden wheat fields, historic cities, and vibrant cultural heritage. Ukraine is often called the breadbasket of Europe because of its rich soil and agricultural traditions, but it is also a land of art, music, folklore, and deep-rooted customs that stretch back thousands of years. Ukrainian culture is built on a strong connection to the land, community, and family. At the center of Ukrainian life is the value of togetherness, whether in rural villages or modern cities like Kyiv, Lviv, and Odessa. Family gatherings, celebrations, and festivals form the heart of daily traditions. Respect for elders, kindness to neighbors, and warm hospitality are deeply embedded in Ukrainian society. Guests are always welcomed with bread and salt, symbols of prosperity and friendship. Food plays an important role in Ukraine's culture. Ukrainian cuisine is hearty, flavorful, and reflects the agricultural abundance of the land. The most famous dish is borscht, a beetroot soup often cooked with cabbage, potatoes, and meat, usually served with sour cream. Other traditional favorites include varenyky, dumplings filled with potatoes, cheese, or cherries, and holecy, cabbage rolls stuffed with rice and meat. Pysanka, a sweet Easter bread decorated with patterns, is baked during spring celebrations, while kusha, a wheat dish with honey and nuts, is prepared during Christmas. Meals are often enjoyed with rye bread and washed down with homemade drinks like compote, made from fruits. Sharing food is not just about eating, it's about celebrating life, family, and blessings. Folk traditions are central to Ukrainian identity. For centuries, Ukrainians have celebrated seasonal rituals tied to nature, agriculture, and religion. One of the most colorful customs is the Kupala Night, held in summer, where people sing, dance around bonfires, and young women float flower wreaths on rivers, hoping to find true love. Another cherished tradition is the art of Pysanka, decorating Easter eggs with intricate patterns using wax and dye. Each design carries a meaning, symbols of protection, fertility, or harmony. This practice has been passed down through generations and is recognized worldwide as a symbol of Ukrainian creativity. Music and dance are also vibrant expressions of Ukrainian culture. Traditional folk songs, often sung with powerful harmonies, reflect themes of love, hardship, and nature. The bandura, a stringed instrument, has been central to Ukrainian folk music for centuries, especially in the songs of the traveling bards known as kobzars. Dance plays an equally important role, with the hopak being the national dance of Ukraine, performed with acrobatic leaps, kicks, and fast spins. The hopak is a symbol of strength, pride, and joy, often performed at weddings and festivals. Religion has shaped many Ukrainian traditions. Eastern Orthodoxy is the dominant faith, and religious festivals are celebrated with grandeur. Christmas in Ukraine, celebrated on January 7th according to the Julian calendar, is a time of family, fasting, and feasting. Carolers, known as kolyadniki, go from house to house singing songs of joy and blessing. Easter is perhaps the most important holiday, with midnight church services, processions, and the blessing of food baskets. Religious rituals blend seamlessly with folk customs, making each celebration uniquely Ukrainian. Clothing also reflects cultural identity. Traditional Ukrainian attire includes embroidered shirts known as Vyshyvanka. These garments, decorated with colorful patterns, are worn by both men and women, each region having its own unique designs and meanings. The Vyshyvanka is not just clothing but a symbol of pride, resilience, and connection to ancestry. Today it is worn during national holidays and festivals, and even incorporated into modern fashion. Ukraine's history has been marked by struggles for independence, resilience against hardship, and the preservation of its heritage. Despite challenges, Ukrainians have always held on to their traditions. Folktales, proverbs, and oral storytelling are still alive, carrying wisdom from one generation to another. The works of Ukrainian poets and writers, such as Taras Shevchenko, play a crucial role in national identity, inspiring hope and unity. Agriculture continues to play a strong role in the cultural and economic life of Ukraine. The annual harvest festivals celebrate the richness of the land. Fields of sunflowers, wheat, and barley are not just part of the landscape, but symbols of abundance and prosperity. The sunflower, in particular, has become an emblem of peace and resilience for Ukrainians. Modern Ukraine is a blend of tradition and innovation. In cities like Kyiv and Lviv, you'll find bustling markets and theaters, alongside folk art exhibitions and music festivals. Contemporary artists and musicians mix traditional influences with modern styles, creating a dynamic cultural scene. Festivals such as Independence Day celebrations or the Lviv Coffee Festival highlight how Ukrainians honor their roots while embracing new ways of expression. Weddings in Ukraine are especially festive, often combining ancient customs with modern celebrations. A traditional wedding can last several days, filled with music, dance, and symbolic rituals. The bride and groom may wear embroidered clothing. Bread and salt are presented as blessings, and the entire community takes part in the joy. Ukraine's culture is also closely tied to nature. From the Carpathian Mountains to the Black Sea coast, the landscapes inspire traditions, songs, and legends. Rural life in the villages preserves much of the old ways, with seasonal festivals, crafts, and farming rituals still practiced today. As we journey through Ukraine, we see a culture defined by resilience, creativity, and warmth. From the taste of borscht to the rhythm of the hopak, from the colorful patterns of Pysanka eggs to the sacred chants of church choirs, Ukrainian traditions tell a story of endurance and pride. It is a culture that has survived centuries of change, yet still shines brightly with its unique identity. That was our exploration of the culture and traditions of Ukraine, a land where heritage lives on through family, faith, art, and community. Ukraine is not just a place on the map, but a heart that beats with history, beauty, and spirit. Subscribe.